Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to each and every one of you. Wow, what a crazy time to be an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. Wow, it's crazy. So we got some news from Judge Netburn. Ripple's got to turn over some financials, got to turn over some documents. Very, very interesting stuff. Word on the street in reference to those who might be still involved and or waiting for FLR tokens from Celsius Network. On the street is not great. We'll go over that. I'm a little confused by it. We'll go over that for sure. XRP content, entertaining content creator loses his mind once again. We'll cover it. And also, I'm speaking of losing his mind. I wanted to do this. I don't know, for some reason, yesterday's video was just something about it was not sitting right with me. I'm not sure why it was, why it is, but I think I wanted to apologize to you guys as Crypto Caesars fam, people who check out my content. I was wrong in saying that you are wrong. I said that somewhere in the video yesterday, and it may be in regards to participating. It may be in regards to going network adoption. But in any case, the more and more I thought about it, the more and more it just kept, something didn't sit well with me. So I just want to apologize to you guys. That was not appropriate. It was not appropriate. I think that in that video, there has to be an allowance for one to think for themselves and make their own decisions. So when I said that in that particular subject or whatever, I was wrong for saying that you were wrong, right? And so I think it's important that I'm trying to think of the words. It's important that people have to make their own decisions. And I know I say that a lot. I know I say, I would never begin to tell you what to do with your money, right? So I know I say it all the time, right? So I just want to make sure that saying that you are wrong was wrong of me to do. So I apologize for that for sure. And I haven't even looked at the comments yet, but I did wanted to make sure I did do that. It's important to own up when you're wrong about something. It's important. Just own up to it. Don't hide behind cancel culture or Twitter police. Don't be that dude or do that. You know what I'm saying? I got to lead by example. So there it is there. So listen, man, the market fam is just doing what the freaking market does. What are you going to do? Market is just doing what it does. I watched Alessio Rostani in an interview with a good friend of him, who's just a trader as well. And Alessio did a really good little video interview with him, but he did it in a way that he challenged this very well experienced trader. He challenged him with 3 charts in crypto. He challenged him with 3 charts. He told him it was charts of 3 different altcoins, and he asked him 2 questions. Number 1, which chart looks the best? Well, he asked 3 questions. Which chart looks the best? Which chart looks the worst? And then third, he said, can you tell me which chart of crypto is the worst? Can you tell me which chart of crypto is the best? You know, that kind of deal like that. And it was interesting to see. The charts ended up being XRP, Ethereum, and Solana. Those were the 3 charts. The worst looking chart was XRP. The worst looking chart was XRP. The best looking chart was Solana. And then ETH was the chart that he said could become XRP's chart, which is interesting. He also said, you should check out that video, that it's more likely that it's more likely that XRP's chart will become Ethereum's chart as opposed to Ethereum's chart becoming XRP's chart. So it's interesting. It's interesting. So for me, it's more likely for XRP to experience the growth year to date that Ethereum has gone through, as opposed to Ethereum losing all its growth and retracing back to the XRP chart. So it was interesting to see. I like Alessio. I think he's a really, really smart guy. So very, very, very interesting time. Sure, this Judge Netburn stuff, I'm trying to wait for more people to hop into the chat. Dano is in the building. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you checking in tonight, because I know there's some people who check into the channel who still are waiting for the FLR tokens, and I want to make sure that I do cover that with you guys. It's it's you know I'll cover it later, but my understanding is different than what this guy is sharing. So we will share it. So if you guys hear in a bit, I've been looking in the Shido token. I think it's an interesting play. I shared it with the mastermind group with Patreon about 2 weeks ago. And I think it's a very, very interesting play. Maybe perhaps we'll talk about that a little bit more as well. So yeah, I was a little alarmed today by this video from Brad Kimes. It was really alarming, and I had to take pause and kind of gather myself and not make sure I don't react emotionally. I actually took a nap after I came from the gym, and some time to kind of ponder it. And yeah, so we'll share that video for a couple of reasons. I think it's really, really important to understand who this dude really is. And I also think it's important to think about what has happened to the community since this inception of this dude's channel. And I know there are people who perhaps won't say it, but I'll say it. There's people, content creators who probably won't say it in the XRP community, but I'll say it because I've been here since the beginning. Right? I've been here from the beginning. I was here in the beginning, right? Before Brad's channel, right? I was here in the beginning with CKJ. Was another black guy, older guy who was doing content as well. I can't remember his name right now. Older guy, black guy doing videos for the XRP community. Can't remember his name. So I was there with those, listening to his videos as well. Of course, listening to Cobb's videos, right? So I had a channel before my XRP channel. I had a channel before the XRP channel where I did videos on high yield investment forums back in the day, 99% scams. And I was doing videos on that back in the day. Danny Loth remembers those back in those days. I don't know if he tuned into my videos, but Alex Jeet's in the building. How are you, my friend? So I've been there from the beginning, and I've seen the whole progression of this dude's channel, and obviously the progression of the evolution of the community as well, right? And yeah, I can definitely say that. What I'm going to say it a little bit later, but it's the truth. And people just need to pay attention to it. Make your own decision of where you want to hang out. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. What's up, Alex G? How are you, bro? But again, make your own decision when you hang out. But I will share this. I don't think it's cool what he's doing. I don't think that it's cool what he's saying. Oh, so I'm gonna, expose it for what it is. Why did what go over $1 last time? Dying too fast to be mad. Welcome to the channel, my guy. What are we saying? Why did what go over $1 last time? So yeah, so I'm going to share that video as well. I'm going to share the Celsius news. Let me share the Celsius news first because I don't know. Just something doesn't feel right. Why did XRP go? Because it was in the bull market. And the bull market dying too fast to be bad is speculative, right? It's not based on real world use case utility. It's purely on speculation of what could and could not happen or what could or could possibly happen, right? It's a big speculative thing. So like XRP, just like 99% of the cryptos, had its bull run. Nothing. It's just all speculation, man. People get hyped up. Once Bitcoin does this thing, people get hyped up. They want an opportunity to make some money and perhaps create life-changing gains and money and create generational wealth. And they look at the top 10, they see some stuff under $1, and it's kind of how they get it, right? Not much research in it. I can promise you not a whole lot of deep diving research in it. They just, oh, okay, that looks inexpensive. And hey, if Ethereum did this and maybe XRP could do that, whoa, and I can get a lot more of that XRP than I can Ethereum, right? And Bitcoin. That's kind of how they did that. But let me go over this thing here with this FLR tokens. A little disturbing. Winston P. Prescott is in the building. What's going on, bro? I'll get to your comment. I want to share this. He says, sorry, see, time to move on. I'll get to that comment in a second, bro. Appreciate you checking in. Let's share. Life is good, bro. Life is good. All right. Let me share this about the FLR tokens. This is interesting to me. Let me see if I can find it. So this dude here, Ikase Crypto. Ikase Crypto. Looks like we follow each other. So this is what he put out. Okay, here it is right here. He says here, he says, I received a reply from Judge Glenn on the Celsius bankruptcy case regarding the FLR distribution. It's Flare Network that is the reason to creditors not getting our FLR. This is what Ikase Crypto says. Okay, here it is. He said this is from Judge Glenn's office. So we received your message to Judge Glenn regarding Flare. We received your message to Judge Glenn regarding Flare tokens. Pursuant to the plan to comply with applicable regulations, the debtor will distribute only Bitcoin and ETH on account of allowed claims. Information about issues related to Flare tokens was included in the disclosure statement to all creditors in the fall before voting. For your convenience, please see below copy Q&A from the disclosure statement regarding Flare tokens. So, side note, couple of things. Number one, there was a lot of back and forth with me and Hugo, whatever. People want to know what's going to go on, Celsius holders. And Hugo had said something along the lines that they were working on something. They were working on something. They were working on something. They were working on something, right? Getting back and forth, right? Flare is trying to build out something. Celsius is trying to deal with the madness of the Chapter 11 bankruptcy, all this back and forth. So finally, there was a court-filed document of an agreement submitted into the court of an agreement between the debtor, which is Celsius, and the credit and Flare Networks. I read the agreement, and the way I read the agreement, I wish I could pull it up, but I read the agreement back yonder, and it said that they had come to an agreement that if Celsius distributed the FLR tokens to the eligible XRP holders, right, then Flare would send like a lot, like I think 209 million FLR tokens or something like that to Celsius. So if Celsius, which was the bridge for the airdrop of eligible XRP holders, Celsius said that they would do it. Now, the more and more I think about it, I know why they said they would do it. But anyway, so Celsius said they would agree to distribute the airdrop, right, at the applicable time. We used to have it show FLR tokens in our app, the amount of FLR tokens that we were eligible for at the snapshot date. So the court document was an agreement upon the two parties. You understand? Celsius, the debtor, the estate, distributes to the eligible XRP holders, and then Flare would send them this nine-figure tokens to FLR tokens to Celsius. That was my understanding of the agreement, right?